Hey, welcome back. You guys are now sitting with the host of Powered by Toast, Coast to Coast. And I am D once again.
I'm cool.
I'm Monique.
I'm Tina.
And I'm Megan.
And we welcome you guys to our show today. So, today we are going to talk about traveling. We all know that this is the time of year where everybody wants to go on these extravagant trips and family reunions
And with the COVID situation too, I think that there's definitely going to be a lot more traveling happening.
absolutely vacations,
Mhm.
vacations,
Mhm.
staycations, all of the locations. So today we're gonna start off by just kind of talking about some things that you want to be careful with when traveling, making sure that you have the proper luggage, who's the best airline to do your luggage with, because you know everybody charge for everything now.
That's true.
They charge for a pair of socks that you got in your luggage, but you know we ain't gonna talk about that.
Was that your experience?
Not quite, but damn near. No, you know what? One airline I went on, I was really shocked. I'd never been on an airline before, and I was like, why are we paying for luggage and we just got to pay for these tickets? Well, the tickets were cheap, so they charged for luggage. No,
Well, Frontier.
absolutely not. Yes, it was Frontier.
Same
But-
thing.
Terrible. Yep, they the same.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so.
Aren't they merging? They okay, so they merged.
No
so
wonder.
Because they the same.
This is some years ago, and I vowed to never like fly them again.
Yeah.
My legs was hurting. It was just all bad. I was like, yeah, never again in life. But you know, I also learned too while traveling. You know, I decided like, okay, let me get a couple outfits to match like one pair of shoes.
yes,
Just you know what I mean, a comfy pair, a cute pair. You know, exercising pair. But we all know I'm not exercising. But you know, the look of it is
Just
cute.
in, just in
Yes.
case.
Exactly. So, but I think that's kind of a cool thing to do because it you don't have to use so many luggage bags. And
yes, the space that you save. Who likes to shop when they go travel? Like buy things, just
I'd buy little knickknacks.
yeah.
That's about it. But I don't really do no real shopping.
I always try to get souvenirs. I've stopped though, but I always try to get souvenirs. So I have to make sure that when I pack, I have enough room for the souvenirs when I
bring
come back.
back, yeah.
Mhm.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But speaking of airlines, I flew with Delta for the first time, you guys. When we went to St. Thomas for my niece's wedding, I was mind blown.
Why is
Why?
that?
I'm a Southwest girl, okay? I'll go on any Southwest flight anytime, okay? Because I love my 2 free up, 2 free down luggages, and I pay that price for it. But Delta, surprisingly, very good service. Very
Yeah.
comfortable seating.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
very. Oh
Absolutely.
my God, I was like, oh, okay. And we got to watch movies for free.
They charge you for movies?
Hell yeah.
Not a lot of places, not a lot of airlines
Really?
offer like entertainment though.
Movies, yeah.
Yeah, but I was
Especially free ones.
yeah, so I actually had a lot of really like good options on there. And the whole like flights in total, but the connecting flight and everything was like 5 hours. But I was able to watch like at least I think 4 to 5 movies
wow.
in my whole trip.
That's cool.
So I was very, very surprised. And they had very good services too, the snacks and all that stuff too. One of our flights, they actually came back around after the first time and they're like, does anybody else want more? But I was too tired. I was like, no, screw that. Let me get my sleep on because we're about to get off this flight.
You know what other airline has really good comfy seats? And they're expensive, but I'd rather pay them.
American.
No, U.S. Airways.
Now, that's one I have not been
US
on.
I ain't been
Airways.
on there
No, I don't think I've
Oh
flown
my
them.
God, I had went
Wow.
to Virginia. We flew to Virginia. That was my first time on a plane as an adult. And this was some years ago, of course. And on the way there, my knee was cramped up. So
Mhm.
when I got to Virginia, it was like aching and hurting, like kind of hard to walk. So it took a couple of days for it to get back normal.
Yeah.
Well, on the way back, we were supposed to be back on American Airlines. Well, something happened with the plane, so they rerouted us to United Airways. Listen here, baby. I was like, oh, this is where I'm gonna go from now on. And then when I went to Vegas by myself, I paid $600
I don't
That's
see
like-
a lot of flights for them though. Where am I not looking at?
This is well,
Did
you know,
go
this was a long
directly
time
on their
ago.
site and book directly through them.
No, actually, I went
Okay.
through Priceline.
Oh, it
I
came
always
up?
either go through
Wow.
Priceline or nowadays Klarna.
Yeah.
Klarna, you
Oh,
said?
I've never
never
tried
tried
through Klarna.
Klarna.
No.
Don't tell me that. You shouldn't have told me that. Girl,
Mhm.
I'll go book a flight right now. on
You
Klarna.
sure can.
But guess
We
what?
booked
I
our
have to
flights
pay
on
for that,
Klarna
so
to
that's
Cabo.
okay. That's okay. Gonna do. I hate
Ooh.
bills.
Yeah, that's an option.
Mhm.
I was actually looking at online, and they have like some
Mhm.
super good deals on like trips to Alaska
Mm.
and a boat.
In a boat.
No, you fly there, and then like you're actually on a boat, and it's all inclusive.
Really?
And they
Mm.
take you on different excursions. They take you through like glaciers.
Well, I ain't going to Alaska. I watched 30 nights. What is it? 30 nights and 30 days. So I'm good on Alaska. Nope. I'm good.
Oh, I think you'd have fun.
I probably would because I like vampires and things of that matter. But and
And I
yeah,
like clowns, but I'm not liking a vampire.
What?
Even though I like Twilight.
I
can sit
never
there
got
and watch
into
the
Twilight.
from
Me neither.
one- and what is it,
don't like
4 or 5?
clowns.
I can watch some Twilight. I love me some vampires and Twilight, but
Mm-mm.
That's
Yeah,
as far
I'm
as
good
I
on
go with the
Alaska. I want to go to Dubai though for my honeymoon.
Okay, Dubai.
Ooh.
Listen, I
Yes.
heard it is
Dubai.
gorgeous there.
Yes, I've
Mhm.
seen some pictures.
Some pictures
I
and
would
stuff that I've
love it
seen.
there,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
And I watched Housewives of Dubai.
I was gonna try to watch that. but I
Speaking of
couldn't get into
international
it.
travels, though, I'm telling y'all, this is expensive too. But when I go back to Korea, I'm booking with Korean Air.
Mm.
I don't care. It's expensive, but damn. First of all, the flight attendants all look good, okay?
Okay.
Man or woman, okay? They all look good,
Yeah.
okay? All right, and then the
Not
seats,
bad.
man, the seats are so comfortable, and it's like these are like the cheaper seats that I paid for when I went, but it was comfortable. You get like your little blanket, you get slippers, a little pillow,
Oh.
and the food. Ooh, that food! I'd be like, can I get seconds, please?
Can I just say?
How long is the flight to Korea? Because what I found is like if you're traveling a long way,
Mhm.
you do get the bigger plane.
You do.
with better seats,
The better
and
seating.
foods and blankets and
You-
upstairs and downstairs.
Yeah, you do, but that's just like the regular. But in first class, it's even better. How do you get
Okay.
better than that in first class, man? Come on, how do you get better than that? But they do. But the first time I went to Korea, it was like a 13-hour flight, 12-hour flight.
13 2 hours.
But
long.
now it's like 16 to like over 24 hours because some places will fly for cheaper, but you connect and wherever you connect it, you're there for like a day or something or 16 hours. And then you get to Korea after that point. You fly to Korea after that point. So it's cheaper, but you're traveling for like a day or two versus the faster flights now are more expensive, but it's like 16 hours, which I'm like, what happened? I like my 13-hour flights
Ooh, that's
You like your 13? No.
compared to
Probably
16.
Mm-mm, they ain't get
Probably
me up
between
there.
pilots and COVID,
True.
stuff done changed so much. It's
Yeah.
like everything is
Yeah.
like traveling wise is not the same as it used to
No.
be. Whether it
Mm-mm.
No.
whether it's bus, train, car, everything is just
Mhm.
different now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So,
But Dubai, that has to be far. That has to be at least a.
Oh, it's very far.
Yeah.
I said
Yeah.
I would like to go.
Well, why
I
don't you
just-
guys look into tickets? Start planning now.
Did you
But
hear
you
how
don't
long
want to be
the
on
flight?
that flight.
How long is the flight?
Like she said, about 13.
Is it about 13 hours?
Yeah, I think they said
Oh.
about
If
10,
have
30.
a big plane, it won't work for you where you can go. up
Listen,
and
I barely
down
made it to
and
Mexico,
watch
okay?
TV. Oh,
And that was 8 hours.
because like she
I
said,
want to
the
say that was
movies,
8
they
hours.
Have movies on there. You can watch some TV. You
They
can
have
go to
some
sleep.
good entertainment.
But
on
then,
there.
but even with going to Cabo, I was fine. But midway through the flight, I did get sick.
Oh,
I just didn't feel good.
Yeah.
It was a lot. So
Sounds like
I don't like being up that high that long.
Yeah.
speaking of Mexico and international traveling, we also everybody needs to be prepared just for accidents.
Yes.
Because I'm just putting this out there. My cousin had an accident in Mexico, and to the point where it was like a life death situation.
Prayers up to him and the family.
Thank you.
Yes.
Mhm.
Tay be rooting for you, baby.
I know. Stay
Um,
strong.
Right. Facts. But we had to come together to pay for medical expenses for him to stay. And this is not like the US. This is
Mm-mm.
oh, okay, we catch you later. No, they want their money up front.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's, you know, you don't go to travel thinking something's going to happen to you, but it's also, you know, cool to kind of like you're
And
traveling.
they don't take your insurance. From
No,
home.
they don't.
They don't.
Because
Mm-mm.
everything is different
Yep.
there. Like we
Yeah.
have computers and different things. They do everything stuff by typewriter and pencil, and
Mhm.
they have computers,
Yeah.
but they don't use any of that type of stuff. So insurance, yeah, good night with that part.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And that's funny that you had mentioned that because my ex sister-in-law and her boyfriend went to Mexico 2 weeks ago, and they had said, like, if you get sick or something happens, you're gonna die, because the hospitals are like nowhere. Like
Mhm.
it takes
They don't have no
45
PPE or
minutes,
nothing.
yep,
Nothing.
to get
Nope.
there. They don't have anyone to come get you, so
You
you
have
would
to-
have to
yeah.
drive there, and it'll be 45 to 50 minutes. And it was like, oh, that kind of changes your whole outlook
Yeah.
on going to Mexico because of all that.
Yeah.
And you have to pay for like your own supplies, like
Mhm.
everything. And being American, they charge you more.
Yeah.
Oh
for
yeah, I
your-
can see that.
I mean,
yeah.
and I'm just using that as an example, but it makes you think about other countries that we go to, you know, when we're traveling. It's just something just to be mindful of when going out of state. You know, maybe there's something where there is some type of traveling insurance that will help, you know what I'm saying? That
Mhm.
you can pay to like help.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
not
Tina, you
sure.
travel a lot, so to Jamaica especially. You had mentioned about insurance.
Yeah, that's what I found is important that I wanted to talk about is the travel insurance. A lot of people say, "Oh no, I don't need that. I'll be fine," and come to find out that the travel insurance is one of the most important parts of your trip because people always think, "Oh, nothing's going to happen," but like Dee said, look what happened with her cousin, and then I had an experience in Jamaica one time when I needed to come back home early and they wanted me to pay for that difference out of my pocket, but the travel insurance would have helped. When COVID just hit and a lot of people didn't have insurance, they couldn't get a refund back. They just lost out on all that money. And if they would have had the travel insurance, they would have at least got maybe a travel credit where they can use their travel at a later time, or their whole trip would have been refunded back and things like that. So yes, I just wanted to stress the importance of travel insurance. A lot of people reject that and it comes in handy. It's so helpful to have.
That's
Yeah,
me.
I'm one of the rejects.
I'm always
I
like,
don't
no,
need that.
Yes, a lot
not
of
that
people.
extra
It's-
money.
it is. And even being a traveler myself, like going everywhere, I've turned down travel insurance so
Yeah.
many times. But working with the travel company and having to hear people's experience and how they
Yeah.
lost a lot of money, just because they just didn't take that travel insurance. And the travel insurance is really not that much. It's not expensive. It's like maybe an additional $30, $25, $30.
True,
Just
yeah.
depends.
I want to say it probably depends on either where you're going or
That's
how
what I was
much your
saying.
ticket
Company?
is.
Does it
depends
depend on the
where
company?
you're going
And a company too, possibly.
So it could get up there, like for example, like if you have a package, if you travel through a package plan, it could be like $75 or $90 per person. It
Mhm.
like it just depends on, but it can get up there in the numbers, but it's so worth it. It's well worth covering your trip.
Do you use a specific company, or do you just use whatever comes up when you guys book your trips?
Usually when whatever comes up, like if
Okay.
it's through a package, then they offer their
Okay.
travel protection plan and you can go through that. Or whatever comes up. But
Yep.
the travel insurance, however, it's just so important to have. So
Have you
I
had any
just-
bad experiences with it though? Or
No, I've had
Okay.
nothing but good experience.
Oh,
Like I have
okay.
a travel credit now. And
Can I
that's
have
only
it?
because Southwest, no, ma'am, because I'm a traveler or else I would have gave it to you. But no,
It could be my
Her
my
wedding gift.
I come up with a different way to give it. My travel
I'm
credit.
scared.
Yeah, I have had good experience, and I get it now. I get the travel insurance now. When I started the new position, the new role that I'm in now.
Mhm.
The travel insurance protected my trip that I had to cancel.
That's right. That's
before.
right.
Cool.
Yep. That's
So
right.
they didn't give. We didn't have no problem. We didn't have to pay nothing extra. The travel protection allowed us to rebook with nothing extra. We actually end up getting a credit because the price had went down.
Oh,
So the travel
nice.
protection covers that too. Like if there's a price difference,
Yeah.
Mhm.
if you book your trip, you have the travel insurance, and you see the trip at a cheaper price with somebody else or
Yeah.
cheaper price,
Mhm.
travel insurance help with that. So yeah, we got the second booking at a discount at a cheaper rate. So we actually got a credit back from that. So yeah, I found that the travel insurance helped. I have
Okay.
nothing but good things to say.
Okay.
And I was one of the ones that looked at it like, oh, that's too much money. I don't need that. We're gonna
Yeah.
go over here and we're gonna come back. But it does help a great deal with
Yeah.
traveling. So I like to just stress that on this podcast today.
It's just,
To look into travel insurance.
right.
when you
It's just
travel.
my thought, like, stuff happens and it's like, dang, something you don't really think about, but then it makes you kind of wonder, like, okay, you know what? This is something that we probably should do, or you know what I'm saying, to have just in case. So
So speaking of travel experiences, then I guess we could start with Monique because you went to Cabo earlier this year, right? Was it earlier March? So yeah, could you share your experience with us?
It was fun.
Well, I want to hear about that personal chef you guys
we didn't
had.
get the chef.
What?
Remember I told y'all we didn't get the chef.
You did it?
No, we end up okay. I mean, it was good. I don't even know if I should go into detail about how I almost missed my flight.
Because
Oh my God.
Well,
Yeah.
we
Oh my
would
God.
want to know that because it may help somebody else when you tell what
Yes.
happened. That,
I was just irresponsible.
See, somebody
So-
learned today about.
So
Don't,
basically,
right, don't be irresponsible.
sorry, my hands are
Planning your
going to
trip.
sleep. Basically, I was designated to drive to Chicago. Fine. I got up that morning. My suitcase was by the door. Coat, keys, purse, everything by the door.
Now, if anybody knows Mo, she's like a last minute packer on everything.
They didn't
all,
need to know that.
all your trips. but
Shame.
I think you were
Yeah,
early this
I
year,
was
though.
early this
You were
time.
early this time. I'm
'Cause
so
I
proud
was
of you.
I think it was early because not only was I excited, but I was nervous because I was flying. We went to Cabo. Like, this isn't a 2 or 3 hour flight,
Yeah.
and you see stuff on TV.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, I wonder if it's really like that, or I wonder if is this gonna happen? Do we got to be aware? There were things we needed to be aware of, which
Yeah.
we found out once we got there. But what I did was I always either do a fanny pack or I do a crossbody. So that morning it was like 3:00 in the morning. I got up, went and put all my stuff in my car and left. So I picked up my other cousins. We got all the way to Chicago and I parked and I was like, okay, grab my stuff out the trunk. Everybody unloaded. So I'm looking in the car. I'm like, where's my purse? So I asked my cousin, I was like, hey, y'all got my purse? And they was like, nah, cuz your purse ain't here. I was like, then where the hell? We looked in the car upside down. My purse was not in the car, which had my passport, my money, my
my
cards,
God.
my ID.
That
Everything
passport.
I needed was in my purse. So I'm like, oh my God, my purse is at home, which was back in Milwaukee. So I called my daughter. I said, Shania, I said, I need you to get up, baby. I need you to get up because she was asleep.
Mhm.
I said, go in the living room and see if you see my purple purse. And at first she was like, no. So my heart kind of was like, okay, so it has to be in this car.
Yeah.
Right.
And then she was like, the square one? I said, yeah. She said, it's laying right here on the couch. So I was like, okay.
I guess
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
going to
it.
Cabo.
And that's what I tell my cousins, because everybody was just like, what? Like, oh, no, I'm like, look, if it was meant for me to go, I would have had everything. I said, y'all
Because
go and have.
what time was the flight?
The flight was at, I want to say we were supposed to leave at that time, like at 7.
Okay.
Because we got there around 5. So yeah,
Okay.
6 or 7. So I want to say possibly 7. So.
Mhm.
And I was like, y'all go ahead. It's all good. Don't worry about it. If y'all need a ride back home, I will drive back up here to pick y'all up, but I want y'all to enjoy it. And I pulled off and they was like standing there like I'm pretty sure they was like, what are like this ain't right. We was in this together, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
So I'm flying home now and I'm talking to my mom and I called my fiance and my mom was like, oh no, fiance was trying to just, boost me up. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm crying. I'm upset.
But it's a
But I'm
mood
like,
killer,
yeah,
though. And
I'm like, it's all good. My cousin called and said, cuz, where you at? I said, well, I'm at home. They was like, well, long story short, our flight got pushed back to 9.
Oh.
So I was like, I could possibly make it. So now I went from doing 60 to 85. So now I'm
what? You were
flying
doing 85
home.
before?
Right. No, I didn't think I was going to make it back. So I'm flying, dipping it. I could have been a Kia girl. No. the way I was driving, but I was in a Chevy. But still, I'm just saying, I could have been a Kia girl. I'd have shut everybody down that day. So I'm getting in between traffic, praying that, and, you know, people that was driving past me was looking like, what the hell? And I'm on the phone like, they just called and said the flight got pushed back to 9 because of some mistake. And I could probably make it back. So I'm like, if I keep driving fast, I should be able to make it or whatever. So I'm driving, I'm flying. I'm like, if I make it to my house at least by 7
Yeah.
and head back to the road at least and be at the airport a little bit after 8, I should be able to make it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you.
It's mine.
Yes.
Look at you showing out. Thank you.
Up and showing out.
You did.
Oh my.
You definitely will bring me another one. Don't front. So I literally my poor baby, my Leah boo, she 13. I said, Leah, I'm around the corner from the house. I need you to be standing outside with my purse. You need to throw it in the car. I just need to get back. I can't stop. So as I'm dipping around the corner, my baby has on my winter coat, my big old boots. She don't have, she had on shorts. She's standing outside like this with the purse, and my phone ring again. I'm like, hello. My cousin said, Monique, the flight got pushed back to 10:30. And mind you, I was like, Lord, if I'm meant to be on this trip, I was talking to guys like, if I'm meant to be on this trip, let something happen. Not bad, but
Right.
she called and said they pushed the flight back
Another hour and a half.
Another hour and a half. I was at my house at 7. It was like 7 something. And I got out the car. My mom was pulling up to get my girls from school. And she was like, why are you not rushing? I said, Quita just called and said that they pushed the flight back. I'll make it. So I had to go in there. I had to pee. I went and hugged my kids again. And I, flew back to the airport, and I ended up making it like literally and sat there for maybe about another half an hour before we even took off.
Oh, nice.
So
Nice.
apparently what had happened was it was a mistake. They had booked our flights wrong. So we end up flying with American. And, I think I've flown with American. So I'm usually flying on Frontier, crazy, wacky stuff. I don't know why, but it's always been Frontier for me. Never again. But American Airlines was actually pretty dope. Like, they had the movies and things of that matter. That was me.
Okay.
My phone. But it was all good. We landed. The flight was too long for me. Y'all know I'm afraid of heights, clowns, balloons, all of that stuff. So the flight was too long, but it was good. And when we got off the plane, they had a bus waiting for us to take us back to their terminal area. And we were in line, and we had to go through customs, and we had to. It was just like overwhelming in a way.
Yeah.
But it was something to see.
Oh yeah.
And then we finally got to our Airbnb and things of that matter. Cabo. I mean, I'm already a humble person. I hear I'm high maintenance sometimes, and a little bougie, but go to hell. But it humbled me even more to see how happy these people were, and they didn't have half of what we got.
Facts.
Yes.
And they're so nice, and they love Black women. They man, listen. From the time we stepped in that terminal, hey baby, hey, baby. I'm like, what? Like, I barely can understand y'all, but what are you? I won't even just say Black women. They love women in general. Like, they're just, it was just like, oh, okay, I feel like I'm a piece of candy, but okay, I can dig it. And everywhere you went, hello, good morning. It was just like, how are you? They can tell we were,
right.
Where are you ladies from? And how long are you going to be here? And
But from my experience, that's what I like about traveling is when you experience different cultures, different lifestyles, and it really gets you thinking about, damn, this is how we live like back in the States. We're so like on the go. And then you get to places like that where they're just so chill, laid back, where they just appreciate the little things in life. It does make you think about life.
And
your
I think what kind of really scared me is like we walking, the dogs walk themselves, they walk past. I was like, is that that's a damn dog, and he ain't got no leash on, he ain't got no cord, nothing. And they just walking around, they look at you and they just keep going. And when I tell you, how we have plates here, we paying dang near at some restaurants here $100 for a piece of meat this big and a scoop of mashed potatoes. Those plates were filled from back to front, side to side.
My kind of place.
And it was just like, and it was so weird when we went to everywhere we went restaurant wise, it was like that. Like, you know, with the exception of Nobu, that's a whole different ballpark.
Yeah.
But like the portion of foods, and I even went to have a steak, and it was just the best, cooked to perfection.
Season.
Yeah.
See, now you
And
make
it
me
was-
really want to go.
Right, and it was so weird that it was just like I need to stop saying weird. It was just an amazement how when we went to the club,
Yeah.
they were listening to our music, like in English, and when I say they were lit. I mean,
That's what's
it
up.
just like, you know, Meek Mills, you know, Nelly, you know, just everybody, you
Mhm.
know, Future, just, you know, I'm just like, and I mean, they was in there. I said,
Getting
I'm
it.
getting it. Like, you know, they was like having a good time. It was just like, indeed, when we did get ready to leave, what's up, people? The army people, that's what I called them. They was outside the club, like had full force guns
Oh
and
yeah,
everything.
they don't play.
Like the police, I should.
The police,
Yeah,
But
okay.
They
Whatever.
usually look like
But
army.
they
be
look
them
like army. They
trucks
Yeah.
had
and
armor
stuff,
from
yeah.
the truck. They be in their big trucks, had the guns.
Mhm.
But that's the thing, you know, there was a miniature like little beef that was in a thing, but it was resumed
Mhm.
just like that. Everybody went back to party, but when it was time to go, everybody just went on about their business and left. It wasn't no issues. It
Yeah.
wasn't, you know, we did Uber.
Mhm.
We had one Uber driver who did 120 all the way back to our Airbnb, scared the shit out of everybody that
He
was in the
wanted to
damn
get y'all
car.
asses out the car.
Yes, and we kept telling him to slow down, and he would not slow down. But outside of that little experience, you know, we did. It was great. I would go back. I told my fiance I actually want to
Mhm.
take my kids back
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
because it was that humbling.
Humbling.
And you know, we walked a lot of places by choice, but it was just like the whole scenery to see everything.
Mhm.
Like everything was so authentic and
Yeah.
like, man, like we real life in Cabo, like St.
Yeah.
Luke, you know, like this is dope.
You know what that made me think of? This gonna sound real crazy, but Bad Boys too.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
You know, you
Was
look
it
at those.
two?
It was two.
1-3 that you talking
No,
about?
it was
Three
two.
is the last one. 3 was in Miami.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
remember?
Okay.
Oh yes, listen, I love that movie.
I do too.
1, 2, and 3.
One,
Yes.
two, and
indeed.
three.
Two
I
and-
think it would be so much fun if all of us girls went somewhere.
No,
Yes.
I think it would be.
It would be
It definitely
fun.
would.
hell no.
It's,
Yeah.
because,
Right.
it's because I'm going.
Basically,
That movie.
No, it would be lit. It would be, and I
Oh
think
my
that
gosh.
we should.
We might have to
So-
get, but Megan's gonna have to follow like some rules or something because the shit that she be trying to do.
listen.
We're being
I'll-
locked
Don't
up
get us in
abroad.
trouble.
Yeah, like
yes, we would
yes.
literally be in jail
No,
from some of the
we
stuff
went
would
no
do.
because we went to the theaters
name
and she
is-
almost got arrested.
See what I'm saying?
My name is not Brittany. I am not getting locked up any damn where
No.
you by yourself.
I didn't know I couldn't record the screen. I didn't know that, okay? And I told who I said I don't read what?
Korean,
Korean.
but it was in English as well too.
But I
so
missed it.
No excuses.
I can't read.
Korean and then in English, like
I missed it. And I almost told Ku to take my phone.
so. That's why you need
I'm like, can you
rules.
take
See
my-
what I'm saying? That's why I can't.
She need
had-
rules. She
she
gonna
went
throw
to
us in
jail.
jail.
She
I
was
can't
in-
go to jail. I'm trying to go to Canada. I can't be
Definitely-
having stuff on my
She's
record.
definitely gonna get us put out somewhere or
Mhm.
possibly
Yes.
in jail.
I'm acting
Yeah,
like I
I
don't know
can't.
her ass.
I can't have stuff on my
I'm
record,
not
or
going
Canada's
that.
not gonna let me back in.
Have you ever seen that movie with Goldie Hawn and what's her name? Schumacher? Where
Amy?
Amy,
Amy,
yeah.
yeah, she's hilarious, but I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a movie where they go on some vacation and they steal them. And they're trying to speak, they don't speak their language or anything like that.
So
And
I saw
And you
part
know
of
what?
that.
That's I ain't gonna lie. We did get warned. Like you got to be stick together in Mexico.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
You really
you
do.
do.
There's a lot of scammers.
Yeah.
A
Mhm.
lot of them. So that's
Mhm.
that's nothing you have to worry about. But like I said, we didn't have any bad experience besides the one driver. It was we just kept saying how humble it was. You
Yeah.
know how we take a lot for granted here.
Yeah.
That's true.
You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
That is true.
We wake up, we got a certain amount of money in our bank account and we pissed. But they don't have nothing. They probably don't even have bank accounts and they happy.
Yeah.
You know, we got certain clothes that we wear, certain name brands.
they don't
They wake
care.
up with the
Yeah.
same clothes on probably every day, and these people are still just as happy as they
Yeah.
can be.
Mm-hmm.
So what we take for granted, we just gotta, realize look, It's somebody out there doing a whole lot worse than us, and they are happy.
Extremely
and that's what
happy,
that's
yeah.
what I got from them. Like I said, if by us traveling, everybody knew we were traveling. Oh, you should try this, or you should go there. Do you need help? And it was just like, I'm scared. Even people in their cars was like, hey, I'm slow as hell. I was like, hola. And then, they hit me with the other stuff. I'm like, and I was stuck at hola. Hola.
I don't go
might-
past that.
Right. I might get hola, como está. That's it. Don't even respond. Just smile and nod because I'm lost. But I mean, it was dope. And like I said, I do want to take my kids back. It was weird when you get your bill. Like I believe I had saved my receipts, but I threw a lot. I still got my Mexican money though. But you'll get your bill like for this canned soda, and you look at the receipt, and it'd be like $12,000.
Yep.
So
Mhm.
yeah, in pesos.
Yep.
So
what did that
Yes.
like convert to?
Wait. Okay, so hold on. Wait. Before you go there, I was at work the other day, and a friend of mine, or coworker, she was showing me. No, my cousin's sister was in Mexico, and she showed me the sign for McDonald's,
mhm.
and it said $30. I think for some fries.
Mhm.
I said, "What the hell? $30? Who can pay $30 for some fries?" They were like, they started cracking up laughing. So dude, that's in pesos. It's like $1.
It's like $1 and
Yeah,
something.
it's like
and
that.
look,
yeah.
like I said, don't ask me why I still
I
carry
was
this
like, "Oh
money
my
around.
god!"
If I got my
I have-
Jamaican money.
I have like
Mhm.
Japanese money.
I got my
Canadian
Jamaican money,
coins
'cause
here
it's
and
just
there.
so cool. Yep, it almost
It
look
is.
like
I be
that.
showing people.
I love
Yeah.
I love foreign countries like currencies.
Yeah, like
just
it's
the-
like
the
I got
way it feels.
100.
I got a
like
$100
if we
bill, and
count
this
it, it'd be
is
like
$1
one.
in Jamaica.
Yeah, like 100, 200, 300. I got $400 in my hand in our mind, but this may be even be all of $20.
Okay.
Sorry, y'all. My mom want to call me in the middle of my dang talking, but she'll be all right. We throwing a party tomorrow.
Yes.
But yes, I mean, it humbles you. That's the only thing. That's the best way I can put it. It humbles you, and I feel like everybody needs to get their passport and get out of here and
Yes.
explore the world.
I
Because
need to renew mine.
yes, because
I gotta
you
get
be
mine.
Not going to no Vegas, not going to Miami,
Florida,
Florida.
yeah. It is very different.
Go
yeah.
go out
Yeah.
out the country. You know what
I
I'm saying? Go
wanna
out
go-
the country and get an understanding of
Yeah.
everybody's life outside of ours.
But
Yeah.
that experience though reminds me. We'll get back to you. Hold on, Meg. Reminds me when I went to Denmark and Sweden. So, because here, our life.
Sweden.
Yes, our the lifestyle here is always like boom, boom, boom. Want to go, do this, go here, go here, go here. There's just
Right.
so much to do. So when I went to Denmark, I was getting frustrated because I'm always because I was in that mode where I'm always like, I gotta go. I'm gonna miss this. And then I'm just like, I'm so frustrated, but I looked around and everybody's just so chill, enjoying their coffee. And I'm just like, you know what? Take a deep breath, calm the fuck down, and get it together. And once I calmed down and just enjoyed what was in front of me, I really enjoyed my trip because I love history. So just seeing those like historical buildings, just seeing how different like just Europe is to us, just not just their lifestyle, but just like the whole surrounding and everything.
I think it was more or less that you enjoyed your trip so much is because I went with you.
Well, you stayed in the hotel most of the time.
Really?
but-
Wait a minute, y'all went
Yes.
to Sweden together?
No, in a way,
a-
ask how Megan attended.
yeah, ask how Megan got on my trip with me.
Yeah, I would like to know.
So I took a picture
I was
of
gonna say, she didn't-
myself.
she
I
said she didn't go
printed.
nowhere.
No, I printed it out, and I put it on a jumbo popsicle stick, and I stuck it in her luggage.
And I carried it with me. But I did forget about her though for a few days. But then
I didn't even eat.
She didn't eat for a few days. But I took you to go have meatballs, Swedish meatballs. Okay, I gave you some balls. But I took her when I went to Sweden. Y'all, I was trying to find this restaurant for 4 hours,
I remember.
and like my phone was, I had like I don't even know what version of the iPhone I had at that time, but it was so bad it was not connecting to anything. So I kept screenshotting the map and trying to follow it, and I kept getting lost because it took me to a cemetery, and I'm like, why the fuck am I going through a cemetery? I was terrified. But then I kept going around and around. I finally found it. And I'm like, I don't care if it's going to take me 10 hours. I'm going to get my balls. I came here for the balls. I'm getting the damn balls. So I got the balls.
Those are the best balls you ever had.
They were the best balls
And
I
they
ever
were
had.
Swedish. I
And
wonder
they
what
were
Swedish
Swedish.
balls do.
I would go back.
Oh, let's
Yes.
take a sweet-
Yes.
sweet-
Yes. It was
I
the
think
best.
all of us need to
Melted.
try Swedish
You could
balls.
taste how good the the meat was. Like it just melts in your.
Like I said, that's how it was.
Yes.
It was like, I mean, it's authentic.
Yes.
That is a whole different flavor.
Yes.
Just smell, just
Yeah.
And
everything.
unprocessed.
Yes.
And when you
And
go to
healthy.
IKEA, now I can't go to IKEA and have those Swedish meatballs anymore because they don't taste the same.
Right, and that's the
Don't.
thing.
It ruined it.
Like
It did.
you really, like like I said, I was getting stuff that I normally would get here, sticking to what I know,
Yeah.
and it was just like, no, this ain't right.
Mm.
Nope, this shouldn't be this good.
Yeah.
You know, like this is stumping the food at home. Like even
Yep.
their salads, they bring out a salad. You know, we get a salad here. We be like, yeah, I'll take that. They brought out the salad, and I was like, I'm finna eat the plate. I'm gonna eat the goddamn plate. It was just like things are so. It's like, you know, and then that's when I go back to being more humble. And it's like, so I know we can do better food wise.
Oh,
I
yes.
know we can do
Oh,
better.
I know we can.
There's a
Because
lot we
they're
could do
barely
better.
making it
Yep.
here, but their I mean, they even put a flower, a real flower on my dang on steak and made it pretty.
Mm.
You know, I'm
You
like,
wanted to eat that flour, didn't you?
I bit it a little
Did you?
bit. I was
Just
so-
nibble.
There are some edible
I was-
flowers though. Was it edible?
I don't know. That night it was because I was so excited about the steak that I bit it a little bit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just believe everybody needs to get their
do.
passports
Yes.
and get out of here and
I'm
just
all about that.
explore because
But
it's different.
Speaking of food though, when I went to St. Thomas, y'all, the food wasn't it.
Really?
I had burgers and fries most of the time that I was there. I was so
Oh, yeah,
mad.
I'm
you were
sorry.
telling me that.
Yes, like I wanted like authentic Caribbean food, but I don't know. Maybe it's because we were by like too many resorts.
That
So
could've been
when
it.
we were going out to like find something to eat, it was like a burger, chicken sandwich, pasta.
Really?
Yeah, and like even like the restaurants that we were like looking up and everything too, it was just all the same thing. I feel like I really wanted like real authentic stuff like you
Mhm.
got to have. I didn't get to experience that, so that really disappointed me when I went to St. Thomas.
Oh, I rode the camels too.
You wrote really?
Yes, I rode the camels.
Hold a camel in
Girl,
his back.
Girl, he held up all this thickness. Why
Oh
you
my
mad?
goodness. I'm mad for that camel.
He
I
held
just-
up all this thickness.
Give him some
I'm mad for
He was happy about this.
That
He
poor
he,
camel
he,
back.
he held up all.
Speaking
all-
of camels, let's talk about Toe.
Yes,
all-
let's go.
Yeah, let's talk about your name, Camel Toe.
I'm not gonna get on the
She
poor
is
camel
going to
back.
get a tattoo of a camel on her
On
big
her
toe.
big toe.
Now what?
Big
But
toe.
yeah, I mean, we did ATV riding. It was,
Ooh.
but we almost got taken away by shore. Thank God we looked. It was like
We
me
did
and my
too.
cousin. It was me and three of my cousins, Nikita, Tasha, and Quita. We always travel together. So with it being the water was so beautiful. So we decided we parked our ATVs because they actually have someone, take you through the trail.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, everybody always say I got a heavy foot, but once I got on the ATV, I was so scared. But once I got the hang of it, I would pick up speed, but you got to be careful because we were riding in the sand. So it was
Oh,
like
yeah.
it was
Yeah.
swaying. And I was just like, okay, whatever. So we had our back. We were taking a picture. And we wanted the water to be in the background. So we, it crashed. You know how it crashed up and then it just rolled. So we looked back. The water hit hard and was like the waves were just coming. If we wouldn't have moved, we would have been drenched from head
Head
to
to
head.
toe.
No,
That's
head
what
to head because it'd have been.
That's
over
what
here.
happened to us. My sister, my two friends, and I, we were, let's go and
Mhm,
stand back to the ocean, and all of a sudden this big, strong ass wave came,
mhm.
pushed us. Y'all know I'm fat, right? That shit had me rolling on the sand. And they were just standing there laughing at me like, bitches, I could have died.
You think you finna die? 'Cause we was running and
Are you not
screaming.
fat?
Right, exactly. The instructor guy was cracking up, and we looking at him like it ain't funny. We all muddy and stuff on our feet and stuff from riding and things. I'm like, dude.
After y'all was safe, that's
After-
funny.
yes.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was. We laughed about it now, but we did take, some dope pictures and things of that matter. Like I said, I'll go back to
And
Cabo.
did you say y'all stayed in an Airbnb or did you stay in the
No,
Airbnb?
We stayed in the Airbnb
yeah,
too.
we stayed in the
So y'all
Airbnb.
didn't stay on
Yeah.
a resort?
Nope.
You like
No.
the Airbnb?
We like our
I
Airbnb.
wanna
It was
try
real
Airbnb.
nice. We had it was 3 bedrooms and 4 beds. We had a living room, kitchen. It was 1, 2, 3 bathrooms.
Mm.
It was
Nice.
really nice. The only thing I ain't had no TV in my room.
Oh, ours, we had TVs everywhere.
I
Like,
have
what
to
the
'cause I
hell?
go to
Right.
sleep by the TV. So
Yes,
yeah,
we had TVs
I had
everywhere.
I actually
play my phone or something.
I actually had my phone on and I
Mhm.
connected to their Wi-Fi and I just watched movies off my
Mhm.
phone. But by the time we got back to the Airbnb, I was ready to go to sleep.
Well,
You
to
know, I
sleep
talked to
anyway,
him, Greg, babe, okay, I love you too. Good night. And shoot, I literally be out of there like
But that's
From-
one of the best upgrades of traveling. The Airbnb.
Airbnbs,
You know, ever
yes.
since
That
I
things
want to
include
almost
all
want to
inclusive,
say
right?
stand in a hotel. I don't think I could
Airbnbs?
ever.
Yeah.
I mean, I
No.
can stay in a
Oh,
hotel, but
right.
I don't think I would prefer to stay in a hotel going out of town anymore. That was Airbnbs is just something different, you know.
Yeah.
So basically, it's like you rent somebody's home,
Oh,
yeah.
apartment,
Oh, yeah.
Apartment or
condo,
wherever,
Yeah.
and they have like all the amenities that you need.
Yeah.
But you
It's
just have to
basically
go-
like you're going
own home.
home.
Yeah, your
you're
own home.
going home, and
you would just go buy stuff to put in the
Don't-
fridge
yeah,
to
that's
cook
all.
if you want, things
Yeah.
like that. So, but yeah, I did Airbnb in Europe too. When I went to Europe, I did a hotel in Denmark because my Airbnb got canceled. But I did mine in. I got to do mine in Sweden. It was so cute. It was like a little corner building. I went in there and they had like those old time elevators where you open the door, you slide the door, you
Oh,
go
right,
in there,
those
you
are-
slide.
yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Those are
And then I
cool.
had like that key too, that really like ancient looking like house castle key.
Castle
Yeah.
Key.
Yeah, so like the bottom was like a regular key, and then the top lock was like
Yeah.
that little ancient key. It was so cool. I carried it with
Mhm.
me. I thought it was so cool.
Well, anyways, I still believe that we need to plan a trip, all of us together.
We do, but you need to sign some
Waiver,
rules, a waiver
yes.
and some rules,
Damn.
Mhm,
and you need to buy extra insurance on yourself.
Yeah.
Because you be that one.
mhm.
I be that one.
You be the one that goes on that boat on the Niagara Falls, and they say don't go outside of the boat, and you would jump into the Niagara Falls. Like
Yeah,
That'd
would
be
be
you.
it.
Like, I just want to try it.
I just want to see that water.
I just want to see what's gonna happen. You're gonna drown.
Yeah. That,
I'm
yeah.
not gonna drown. I have a barrel I'm gonna go down in.
See, exact. That's which is why you need to sign a waiver and get
Yeah.
extra insurance.
No, but I think that's something
Yeah.
that we should plan.
We should though. We should plan a girls trip.
And also,
We
my
should.
biggest issue is, and I think everybody can. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's just me and my cousin Quita.
Hey,
We-
Quita.
right? Hey, Quita girl.
Hey, Quita.
We always overpack.
we know
Oh,
this.
Okay.
Not me no more. I
Ooh.
used to.
If we're
Not
going
no
for a
more.
week, for
You would pack
Cabo,
for a month.
and you know what? Me and my fiance, he was like, I don't understand. It's like was to switch it with me and him. We went to Schaumburg for a family event,
Uh-huh.
and we were gone for 2 days, and I packed 10 pair of panties, and he was like, "Why do you have that many pair of?"
But you know
panties?"
what? I will say
In
panties.
case
You
I
should.
sneeze wrong,
You should.
cough wrong,
Yep.
can't make it to the bathroom.
Hey,
in time.
different
You see Chris
outfits.
Brown?
Listen, let me tell you
Look.
something. Let me. I gotta go to
Right.
the bathroom.
Exactly. So you need 10
Listen.
pairs of panties.
Listen, that man just does to my body parts.
Look at you right now.
I ain't got hot and everything. But he was like, dude, why do you have that many? I said, why don't you have that many? He was like, and then when I got to my bra, I had like 5 or 6. I was like, you need a strapless, you need a lace, you need a
You
seatbelt,
do.
need one
You
at-
do.
grandma one, you just. He was like, but we only gonna be here for 2 days, and I was like, I probably still didn't pack enough.
You don't
But
know what's
yes,
gonna
it was.
happen.
It was like every time me and my cousin get to the airport, we look at our other cousins like, we need to use your suitcase.
'Cause
Like
y'all be
literally,
over.
we be over.
Over.
If it's 50, like one time I was 10 pounds over, and I had to like distribute my stuff into everybody's suitcase
Yeah.
and
So
my carry-on,
that's her warning that we need to pack light because she's putting shit in our suitcase.
basically,
Yes,
unless we drive.
I just plan on wearing my
Oh,
birthday
I
suit
love
the
road
entire
trips.
time.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
my
driven
birthday
to
suit.
Disney. I think I drove to Disney
pretty
twice. I've drove to New York. I've drove to Minnesota.
I
We
did.
should do
I always do
Minnesota.
Minnesota. I always
Yeah.
do
I
Minnesota.
always do Minnesota.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I
she
forgot.
always does. I
I
drove.
just
Yeah,
came
I
from
did twice.
Minnesota.
Drove twice to Toronto. Yes.
Really?
But no,
Ooh, that could be a trip. I love Canada.
I love.
Toronto.
I love
Yes.
Toronto. Yes.
But
yes.
the thing is, I don't like driving, but I will
I
drive.
don't like driving.
My fiance said I
I'm
drive
always
like a
driving.
dude.
We can get
I'm
an
the driver.
RV.
No, I saw the Hills Have Eyes. We ain't doing no RV.
Hell no, we sure ain't.
No, after the Hills
Nope.
Have Eyes, hell no, no damn RV.
Nope.
I'll drive us to Toronto. I love Canada.
I love Canada. I
How
love
long does that
Toronto.
drive?
10 hours.
Oh, it's not that.
Oh, when I drove
Straight
to
through, though.
Kansas.
I don't
really,
see.
10 hours? That's Florida's farther.
Yeah, Florida
Yeah.
is way.
Literally,
yeah,
you
I drove to
go-
Florida.
Illinois, I don't even know.
Illinois is where it
Illinois,
gets me because
Michigan,
it's extreme.
Toronto,
Depending on which
Canada.
way you go
Alright,
through
so-
Illinois.
so are we
fucking
gonna
long.
I
say
would
that our
even love
next
to live
trip-
in Canada or Toronto. I would even live there.
I want
love it so
to.
much.
Really,
Next
I
trip,
do.
Canada.
I love Canadian.
I think that'd be pretty.
Canadian men.
Canada.
It's
We'll
so
start
nice.
small
It's
so you
just-
can trust me for the bigger.
We'll think about
She would
it.
be the one that would jump off the CN Tower.
Yeah.
You know, you could do a border walk on the CN Tower. You guys know, like this. Have you guys seen the CN Tower?
I don't even know
It's
what
just like
the hell
this
it is.
really huge structure, and you can go all the way to the top, and then you can do the edge walk where you get on like a suit and everything. Then they like strap you up there, and you walk on the edge of the CN
Yes.
Tower.
Yeah, that's for
That'd
not
definitely
me.
Be her, but that
Yeah.
wouldn't be me.
Yeah, not me.
I
either.
watch.
It's
I
cool though.
watch.
Yeah, the CN Tower is really cool though. Like if you guys go there, I could tell you guys where to go already. I got you.
Okay. Well, I guess Canada it is,
But-
and I'm going to make everyone a bucket list.
No, you
No,
don't
you
make
can't
it
make
my
a bucket list because your bucket list is gonna kill us.
You can be in charge of your own damn bucket list because no, you're not doing mine.
And I'm gonna cross off whichever one's gonna kill you. 'Cause
Basically,
I'm
that's
not
gonna be
bringing a
all
body
of them.
back. Yeah, I'm not bringing a body back. So
That's where that insurance
The
comes
only
in.
bucket
Right.
list
But yeah, that's a
Maybe
decent
take
drive.
some
I
fish.
drove to
That's it.
It's not-
Kansas.
That'd be fun.
Me and my girl, you know,
I love the
did the
Toronto
drive,
drive.
and then like when I would get sleepy, I would just
Switch-
pull over
Mhm.
and I would pull in a gas station right in the front
Mhm.
where they enter in and out, and I would park my car and go to sleep for 30 minutes. And then I wake up and I'll
Mhm.
continue to drive. And it was so funny going to see my sister in Kansas. I was an adult, and this was at the time that my dad was still living. So he got wind. I called and said, Dad, I'm going to go see my sister Sunday. And so between my mama, my daddy, and my sister Sunday, it was like, Mom, where are you? I'm like, I'm here, dude. Okay, bye, Mama. Hang up. Hello, hey, Dad. Yeah, I just hung up for Mom. I'm on this highway. I got about this much time left. All right, love you too. Hey, sis, I'm almost there. I just got the phone with Mom and Dad. But yeah, I'm good. I'm not sleepy. Well, okay. Hey, Mom, what the? Just got off the phone with you.
She thought you might have got tired the last 3 minutes, you know?
Right. But I did learn that doing a drive, something like that long, I left at 1:00 that
Mhm.
afternoon because I went with my mom for lunch first.
Mm.
And then I hit the road. So I learned that no, you need to leave at least 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning.
I was just
Yep.
gonna say,
Yep, that's-
when you're traveling.
Mhm.
I believe the best time to leave when you're driving
Early morning.
is very early.
Yes.
We
That's-
morning.
that's
even
the
with me
only
and my
time.
cousins, we
Even
only
light
fly
out.
For
early
Toronto?
morning.
For Toronto, I leave at 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
And was that us?
Right.
I leave at 2 or 3 in the morning. And that's like the best time to go because you get in just in time to check into your place and everything.
Mhm.
So
It's the
yes.
traffic for me.
It's the
Yeah.
traffic for me because like I have people say
I-
speed, but on a freeway, I mean,
Your foot
I
just
ca-
gets happy on the
yeah,
gas
it does,
pedal.
and I just kind
I
of
do
zone
too.
out, and I be coasting, like
Yeah.
I be
Yeah.
coasting, and it's just like I just get there early in the morning. Nobody's really out.
Yeah.
The freeway is just like
Especially if you're going to like Chicago and all that.
mhm.
That's
I
what I'm
like
saying,
going through
leave
in the
it early.
morning.
If you have
Mhm.
to go through certain areas, then yeah.
Definitely.
You
Yep.
definitely
That's
want
how
to.
I do it when I do Toronto.
Well, then Canada is
I'm not a
in.
driver, so don't count on just count on
future.
me as an emergency. Like it gotta be, especially with all of y'all are drivers, it definitely gotta be emergency. I'm just letting y'all know ahead of
I'm
time.
always driving though. I
we need a
can't.
minivan.
I'm all the way in
Yeah,
the
we
back
do.
seat with a
I
pillow and
can't-
blanket.
I
not
can't
driving.
be. I can't not drive. I'm always the driver in every single trip
Well,
that
then
I
we'll
take.
get a nice
I'm-
minivan.
So
Yeah.
I have to drive. I can't not drive.
But my
Nice.
cousin said I'm no good in the front seat because she cursed me out. Quita again. Yeah, she cursed me out.
Look, we need to know whoever's in the passenger seat up front. You, the DJ.
Oh, see, I don't know. Like, I don't know what's up, but like when I'm in the car with my fiance, we can be going to Southridge and I'm asleep.
You going in the back with Tina.
Yeah.
I'm in the back seat.
I mean,
'Cause
it's
I
cool.
will
Like if
fall
you guys
asleep.
sleep,
Don't
like
nobody
I
want me in the front either. Because
Yeah,
I
no,
will be knocked
bye.
out on you. So I'm
go in the back.
so
No,
knocked
like
out.
even if nobody sits up front, it's fine because I'm used to like people falling asleep on me. Just be prepared for a concert, okay?
Oh, we got
that's
it.
fine.
We got it.
Hell, that's
Just be
fine. I-
prepared.
BTS.
As long as I don't
Yeah.
have to, as long as I don't have to drive, concert out. I'm not
Oh
driving.
yeah, I'll probably be dancing and singing in the driver's seat. Car might shake a little bit, but it's okay.
I mean, like I don't like driving, but I mean I'll do it.
Yeah.
Like like I said, I've driven to Kansas, Minnesota, New York, New
Mhm.
Jersey.
There was only one time I didn't
Florida.
drive, and that was when we were in St. Thomas because one of those days I didn't bring my glasses and I had contacts in. My contacts got dirty and I couldn't clean them, so I had to throw them out. So I couldn't drive. So Chua drove. So Chua drove. We were good though.
Yeah.
But that was the only time I didn't drive on a trip was because I didn't have my damn glasses. So
Well, guys, it looks like you guys will be hearing from us with when we go and travel to Canada.
Canada it is.
yes, so get your passports or your passport card if you don't have your
Val
passport.
got mine already.
Yep.
So wait, I don't have to get a passport, do I? I can just do my passport card with my ID.
Yes, but your passport card, you won't be able to travel to like Europe or Korea or Japan or anything like that.
Get
So
your passport.
I'll
Just-
get my passport.
just get your passport. You might as well just invest in that because then you can go to.
Do I still have to have that red emblem on my driver's license?
think
Yeah,
that's gonna
yeah,
be
that's
official.
mandatory.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mandatory.
you have
You
to
have
have
to do
that.
it anyways.
Oh, they asked me if I wanted it, and I said no.
Get it.
You're gonna have to do it by next year, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still don't have mine either. I just
I haven't
using
either.
my passport.
I haven't
All
either.
right.
So
well,
Yeah.
we're gonna get it together and
When I get together, we're gonna tell you when our next trip is to Canada.
yeah, definitely. So
oh, I
what?
just one quick thing. We have to go during hockey season, so you guys can go with me and see the Leafs play. Even if we just go to just like where the fans are.
When is that?
Well, we just go to in the fall hockey season.
Oh, okay. Then
Fall and spring.
Well, yeah, there's enough time to save.
Yes.
Fall.
Okay.
This fall. Fall
Hockey.
2022.
Okay.
all right.
Is that a no?
Yeah.
Excuse
I'll watch
me.
it to support
Well,
her.
no.
I'll watch her.
There are players.
See, my
There are
thought,
black players.
My thought was
No, not the players. We don't like it's cold. We don't like it cold. We can
Facts.
Y'all be fine. Y'all going with me.
well, my
Yep.
thought is let me get my PTO up because I gotta have
Right, 'cause
these.
I-
Oh yeah. It won't be this year, but
I thought it was
but
gonna be this year.
No, you
No,
said,
you said this year.
Said this year, but no.
Fall time, I'm still healing, and I gotta,
Yeah.
I gotta drive my
Facts.
baby to.
Yeah.
Wide is wide.
I gotta
No.
drive my baby to college. Shout out
No,
to my baby
but-
girl Shania.
Yes,
She
yes,
graduated
yes.
high school.
Congratulations.
And congratulations to all the graduates from
Yes.
K3 kindergarten, K3 to college.
College. Yes.
Congratulations, 2022
22.
graduates. All
All
right,
right.
until next time, guys, we will see you later.
Bye.